up, guys? It's Nick from Invictus Airsoft. Today's a little bit of a different video. Today's going to be about Meps, 11X Ranger option contract and infantry, and airborne. Also, it's going to be about the color vision test, and those of you who are colorblind and want to join the military. So, for those of you who do not know about Meps, I just came from Meps today. It's a long process. You will go down there. Your recruiter is going to drive you down. I drove down with another recruit who also wanted to be infantry. But anybody will go. It's all armed service branches. It's not just Army. It's Navy, Marines, Air Force. You'll see everybody there. It can range from anyone who's 17 and want to join after high school like me, or people that are going there to ship out the next day to like San Antonio, Texas for the Air Force, or Camp Pendleton for the Marines or whatnot, Fort Benning, Georgia for the Army. But yeah, Meps is Military Entrance Processing Station. And so you'll get there at night, you'll get a free hotel, you'll be assigned a roommate, and you'll be assigned a room key, and for each of you. And you have to be in bed by 10 o'clock. And they will feed you. They'll give you unlimited buffet. It's a great place, great service, and great dining, and they make sure you're taken care of. Also, there's going to be like a lounge. You can play video games and whatnot. But then again, you're going to be up at 4 a.m. or earlier the next day. Minimum 4 a.m. So what I did was went to the briefing, got done, went back to my room, showered, ate my dinner, and passed out because I needed to sleep because I knew there was like some tough examination going on all next day. So yeah, that'd be a smart decision. And then, so me, I was in bed about 9 o'clock, like half awake. Didn't fall asleep about 10. My roommate goes to Taco Bell and goes out, smokes cigarettes, goes to Taco Bell, and wakes me up at 10 o'clock, being loud, and he's all hopped up on coffee and whatnot. But yeah. Be courteous to your roommates, guys, because they need sleep too, and they have the same process you're going through tomorrow. So, yeah, the next morning, wake up at 4 a.m. Again, they're going to serve you breakfast, unlimited as much as you want, and really good food. Bacon, sausage, eggs, whatnot, potatoes, everything, cereal, bagels. Yeah, and they treat you really good, and then you make sure you bring a bag. So you're gonna grab your bags and everything. Make sure you get like a duffel bag, not like something too small. Bring like a lunchbox with extra snacks and foods and water. Bring a change of clothes. You can wear what you want to the hotel, but to Meps, make sure you're dressed nice. I know the Marines had to wear khakis and like dress shirt, but the other branches, make sure you have it at least like jeans and like a t-shirt or sweatshirt. You're going to wear a name tag all day when you get there. You're going to get there probably 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark out. And you'll line up 2 lines. And you'll walk in through the metal detectors. Make sure you have no guns, knives, or anything when you come there. And you'll get there and you'll have a drug test, pee in a cup while they watch you. There's a blood test. It's really easy and you barely feel it. And what else? There's a vision test. You're gonna look through the scope thing, read from line to line. I got 20/20 on that, thank God. And then I had the color vision test, this is probably why some of you are watching this video. The color vision test, I failed that. I failed the first one, which is the circle with dots they read through a flip book. I failed that because I'm colorblind. Just partially. I mean, I can distinguish colors fine, but yeah, I couldn't read that, so I failed that. Next, they gave me the Phalant test, I believe it's called. The first one's called the PIP test with the dots. This is called the Phalant test, and you get a set of 2 lights, one on top of each other. They're just little dots, and you have to tell them if it's white, green, or red, and that's actually harder than it sounds, and I got that confused pretty bad because like it would come out as different shades and whatnot. So I like almost passed that. I failed that, and they give you a third test, which is they give you this book. It has red and green squares and a black page in the middle, and it'll flip through, and you have to distinguish red or green. This is so you can pass and go to airborne, or infantry, or ranger. My contract was 11X option 40 ranger, so I had to pass the airborne physical to be able to do that. And yeah, and then you have the airborne test, which is only if your job requires airborne. I think I was like maybe the only one today to have an airborne physical, which is nothing really different. It's an extra like 5 minutes. They put a thing in your ear. You have to pop your ears, like hold your nose, pop your ears. It's really easy. They tell you how to do it, and yeah, and you have to be able to distinguish red or green to be airborne. There's a big misconception, like you can't be colorblind at all to be a ranger, blah, blah, blah. And I was really scared about this before I went in, but turns out I'll be fine and I can go to ranger school. So, and RASP and infantry school, airborne, all that. So, to be infantry, you have to at least be able to distinguish red, green. That's for any really combat MOS in the Army. But if you want to go like intel or something, you have to be able, or pilot especially, you have to be able to distinguish like all colors. You can't be red, green colorblind for that. But I'm not interested in the Air Force anyway. But yeah, what else is there? 11X option 40 is the Ranger contract, for those of you who don't know that. This is a guaranteed slot to go to, a guaranteed slot at Ranger, as long as you make it through the training. So it'll go basic training, I'll go to infantry school, like OSUT, AIT, infantry school, then I'll go to airborne, then I'll go to RASP, and ranger school in the regiment is to be advanced, and if you're a sergeant or above, you are required to go to ranger school, but you don't have, like, to be a ranger in 75th Ranger Regiment, you don't have to go right to ranger school. You can get the RASP, complete that, and be in the 75th Ranger Regiment as a private or a specialist and still get to be in combat. But yeah. So Meps, you get all your paperwork done, finish all that, make sure you pass everything, don't do any drugs, alcohol, anytime, drink plenty of water before you go so you can be able to pee. Yeah, it's mainly just staying awake the whole day. I saw a couple of Air Force dudes passed out in the lobby before a ceremony at the end, where you take an oath and raise your right hand, say, "I solemnly swear to defend the Constitution of the United States," and you defend the Constitution of the United States once you get in there. And yeah, guys, there you go for your information about 11X Option 40 and Rangers and Meps. If you have any other questions, leave a comment or message me. Thank you.